What's going on, guys? This is Otis here, and this is gameplay. You guys have seen the end of it yesterday. If you've seen the kid rage, basically at the end when I come back and beat him. I was about 8 guns down twice, I think it was. I got like a few kills with some guns, and then he ended up getting like an 8-gun lead on me. And basically, what ended up happening is once I got off of the revolver usually will get me stuck, and the MK gets me stuck. And basically, once I get past those guns, I'm usually fine. And luckily, too, I went on a pretty decent run after the MK, and he ended up getting stuck on the LVG, and that's how I made my my comeback, basically, which a lot of people get stuck on that, too.
Buddy, that was
And my one tip for the LVG, if you're in Gunmaster ever, is just spam it. You got unlimited ammo. It doesn't take too long to reload. Typically what you want to do, or at least what I do, is I shoot it towards where you know the enemies are spawning from, or the typical area. And another thing you can do too when you start seeing me shoot it is I shoot it at my feet. Another good thing to do that too is if you shoot it at your feet and you run away, 9 out of 10 times that person's going to follow you, and what's going to end up happening is they're going to step on the grenade and kill themselves because they're trying to chase you and kill you. And that's definitely a good strategy that I would highly recommend if you're ever on the LVG and you start getting stuck. But just spam it. I mean, that's my one biggest thing on it, is just spam the shit out of it, because you don't have to worry about running out of ammo. Alright, and pretty much what's going on with my channel, or what typically goes on, this is just basically just be a bigger introduction about myself, what I typically do in the channel. What I like to do some squad gameplays. I at least usually do about 1 or 2 a week at least. I'll either get my friends or some random people who have mics, and we'll just squad it up and just record everything, and we'll either jump into Hueys, we'll jump into maybe attack helicopters, tanks, we'll do a Jeep squad, a boat squad. We just basically just do whatever. We just have fun, because that's what games are about. I'm not a try-hard. I don't. I know some people are asking me, oh, are you in a clan or whatnot? Can I join your clan? I'm actually against clans. I'll have a video plan on that next week once I get done with Armored Kill and stuff. And basically, my feeling on clans is, I just don't care about them. I play with friends. I play with people who have mics typically and stuff, and I'm just here to have fun. I play with my friends and subscribers all the time and stuff, and basically what happens is I'll start playing with them more than I would with a clan or and whatnot. And clans, you have to have practice and whatnot. I'm just not down. I'm not into that. I don't want to practice. I just want to play and have fun with friends. I mean, because that's what it's all about. So Armored Kill comes out tomorrow. I have saying Thursday off, because that's what any self-respecting gamer with a job would do. He would take 2 days off of work to play Armored Kill. So I'm going to be doing that for the next 2 days once it comes out, which is going to be pretty fun, pretty exciting. I definitely want to get in that AC-130. That's the one vehicle that I really just want to get into and have fun. Although I doubt it's really going to have any impact on the ground. I mean, yeah, you might get a few kills here and there on a tank or something, depending on how strong that explosive shell actually is, and depending on how you hit the tank. But that'll be pretty interesting. But for air vehicles, it looks like from the trailer at least, that it's just absolutely going to destroy planes and helicopters and whatnot in that sense. So that'll be fun there. It's going to be interesting to see how strong the AC-130 is. I know both gunners have flares, so maybe if both gunners are actually working together, have mics, it can maybe live for a long time. And if you have a good pilot on your team, they could probably protect it for a decent amount of time. But we'll see, if maybe if a jet ram can destroy it, maybe it'll just disable it, maybe it'll just hurt it. It'll be pretty interesting how that all works. And so some of the patch notes, because the official patch notes got released today, and some of the things that people were saying, with the other patch notes, they're not true, of course, because a lot of it was okay and a lot of it wasn't. It was basically just bullshit people were saying. So what interests me really is the helicopters, because basically I always try to get in the helicopter all the time, in the attack helicopter on the PlayStation. I'm like at 26, 27 service stars with that. Everything else is about 5 service stars for all my other vehicles, and so I obviously attack helicopter whore. Although my scout's like 10 or so, something around there. But one thing that's pretty interesting is for people like me who use the Eagle and the Stinger, is you're actually going to be able to lock on to the helicopters at a further range now, or even all air vehicles. So even planes are going to be able to lock on to them at a further range, and the below radar is going to get cut now. They haven't said how far it's going to get cut or something like that. So now the helicopters who had a good pilot and a good gunner are going to basically be killable, because what they're also doing is they're also taking flares out of the gunner's position now, the gunner's seat. And so the gunner's not going to have flares anymore. So basically the pilot's going to have an ECM, and that's it. So once that ECM gets popped, if he's not pretty much landed on the ground or a few feet above it, he's going to be able to get locked on and shot. So that'll be pretty interesting. The planes are pretty much from what I can think of it are going to be probably the strongest weapons now, because they could already just butt rape helicopters, and then now if they've got heat seekers on, they're just going to be able to take 2 passes around, and the ECM won't be charged up in time. And what's unfortunate too in the patch notes is they didn't say that ECM or flares were fixed, because most people who fly helicopters, planes know that even if you deploy flares, ECM on time, it's still going to get blown up pretty much about 20 to 40% of the time. You'll have that missile just flying around circles with you, and it eventually hits you, and it's kind of annoying and frustrating, but it's just something we'll have to get used to and evolve. And so I've been using the tank a little bit more. One thing that's pretty interesting about the tank, which I don't think they should have done, but if you're using canister shell or the if you're using canister shell, because the other ones aren't really affected, but if you shoot your main shell, you could basically instantly switch to your canister shell and shoot that instantly. And so now what they're doing is they're delaying that. So if you shoot your canister shell and you switch to your guided, it's going to be about a 1 or 2 second delay pretty much from shooting it, instead of pretty much instantly shooting it. So that'll be pretty interesting. And there's all those weapon changes that I really don't care about. Typically what I do on the PlayStation, because that's the system I game more on. I'm on the Xbox a little bit here and there. It's just the main reason why I'm not on the Xbox as much is I just can't get used to the controller. I've always been on the PlayStation, and so pretty much when it comes down to it, it's just hard for me to get used to the controller. I go I'm pretty much like I'll go about like 4 kills, 5 deaths or so for every like 5 deaths. Sometimes I go positive and stuff too. It's just really hard for me to get used to it. And basically now with Armored Kill coming out, I'll be on the PlayStation for this whole entire week playing Armored Kill. I don't have premium for the Xbox. I've been thinking about getting it still, because I know a lot of people that are my subscribers before. I know a lot of people who are my subscribers now will be on the Xbox, and so I'm thinking about paying for and buying it. And also, once the Battlefield 3 Premium Combo Pack comes out, late September at least, I'm going to be getting that for the PC, because I just got a new PC, which is pretty nice, because I want to play Battlefield 3 on the PC and get that full experience and stuff. And so I'm about a level 60 something Colonel on the PlayStation, and I just hit the Colonel pretty recently on the Xbox at least. And so that's been pretty fun. But I haven't been on the Xbox in about a few weeks. I want to get on a little bit more in here and stuff, and I'll probably get on it today before Armored Kill actually goes and gets released, which should be pretty interesting and stuff. And so I don't know how much room is left on the friends list on the Xbox, but if you want to send me a friend request on there, you're more than welcome to until it gets filled up. My gamer tag is actually different on the Xbox. I just recently got the Xbox. My boss actually ended up giving it to me, so I got the Xbox for free. And my gamer tag on the Xbox is catch a nade for you, and so there's no space and stuff. And 4 is actually the number 4. So I'll have it down below in the description of what it actually is spelled out and stuff, so you can go and add me on there. So I'll be on there a little bit today, maybe on the PlayStation, jumping back and forth. But if you want to play with me on the PlayStation, obviously my friends list is full, and it's been full for a little bit. But basically, what you can do is I have my own server on the PS3. And what you're gonna want to do is when you're gonna want to go to the server browser, and you're going to type my name in, and it'll pop up. My first one right now is called Dirty Dan, and notices the server. And so basically what that one is right now is it's all vanilla map, so there's no DLC on it. It's all normal spawn tickets. And basically what ends up happening is that's my first server, and since Armored Kill's coming out, I'm going to get my own Armored Kill server. And that second server is I'm going to have full admin rights. Dan actually has the full admin rights on the other one. He's the one who bought it and said, hey, do you want to go in halfway with me? And I was like, sure, might as well, if I can do my advertising and stuff for on there, because it says, go to my channel and stuff. But I'm going to have my own Armored Kill server, and I will have that right when Armored Kill comes out, so that'll be pretty fun and pretty interesting. So you'll just search my name, and that one will pop up too. It'll probably say like Otis's Armored Kill server and stuff. So something like that. I don't know what the actual name will be, but if you want to play on the new Armored Kill maps, and if you have premium on the PlayStation, then you're more than welcome to jump in. One thing I can highly recommend and suggest doing is if you get into the game, send me a message when you're on the PlayStation and make sure you have in the title it says like subscriber or something, because I'll move you over and move you on my team. Because typically what I do when I'm on my own servers is I stack the other team. Actually, I go and I put all the colonels that are on the team, and I put them on the other side. If there's no colonels, I put the highest level people on the other team, just because I am highly against team stacking and pub stacking, and so basically, you know, I lose a lot of games because of that. But you know, I have fun and I have a challenge, and so. But if I know you, if you play on the server a lot, I'll move you on my team, of course. But you know, just let me know, because I've moved people, I've kicked people out of the server that just come in and playing, and they say, hey, you know, I was a subscriber, you know, why'd you kick me? It's like, well, I didn't know you were a subscriber, you didn't tell me anything. So it's like, how could I know? You know, pretty much 99% of the people's gamer tags and YouTube, you know, names or you know, ID tags, whatever you want to call them, are different. So it's just like, I don't know, you know, who you are. You know, you're just some random person basically, unless you tell me a message. So make sure if you're in the server with me, send me a message. I'll put you on the same team as me, and you know, we'll have fun. The one thing I can highly suggest too is go on team chat, even if you don't have a mic and you're on a team in my server, because pretty much about 9 out of 10 times the people in there will have mics. And you know, we're talking, we're having fun. You know, I might record. You know, I'll be recording everyone's chat and stuff, and you know, I could post it on here. So just, you know, have fun with that. I know this is winding up right now. I'm about to get my LVG kill, and you know, get my knife kill right after that. I'm gonna link the description down of the kid raging and stuff. So a lot of people love that and enjoyed it. So have fun. Add me on Xbox. Hopefully I get to see you guys in my PlayStation 3 server, and hopefully you guys enjoy this last knife kill, and thanks for watching.
No! No! Oh my god! Oh, I need to hit something. Oh, Jesus, I'm about to break my controller. Oh my god, Otis. You did not. God damn it. Oh, I'm so pissed right now. Motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Huh? Nothing, I'm just being mad. Mad at my game. Mad at a friend. God. What?